All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on this beautiful sunny day in Portland. My name's Stephanie Prendergast. I'm a designer with Divine Bath and Kitchens here in Portland and Seattle. Um, and today I'm having a conversation with my dear friend and real estate agent, Suzanne Montgomery, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Montgomery. I work with Ware Real Estate in Portland and have helped Stephanie and her mom with real estate transactions over a number of years. And I'm very excited that I can talk to Stephanie a little bit more about what young people are wanting, what they really want to see in kitchens and bathrooms. I guess we're talking a lot about bathrooms today. And so, Stephanie, tell us.
Yeah. So some things, obviously it's a very kind of cutthroat, busy real estate market in Portland. And I know it's hard for people to get homes, and people are always asking me when we're doing remodeling projects, should I remodel my house, my bathroom before I sell my home? And what's kind of like your some thoughts that you have on that?
Well, I will say that younger people these days are really looking for homes that are done. And a great bathroom is kind of a must for a lot of people. Young people are really busy these days. And so it really adds, anytime you add bathroom, bedrooms, kitchen remodels, that all really increases the value of your property. And that's what young people are looking for.
Hmm. Yeah, and then another thing that we talk about, what I talk a lot about with my clients, is making decisions about um, how many bathtubs to have in a home, if you have to have a bathtub, and some things that I've kind of been advising people is typically it's good to have at least one bathtub
I
in
agree.
your house.
Yes.
Cool. Most of the time, though, I feel like it's more valuable to have like a hall bath or like a kids bath so that people can have the option if they have kids. Do you find that as well?
Yes, exactly. And I
Yeah.
think you had mentioned to me too that you do take bathtubs out of masters, and I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. It's so funny. So many of the old floor plans, especially from like the 80s and the 90s, they have these huge decked in tubs. And most people are like, I've never taken a bath in that tub
Yeah,
once,
yeah,
or like I've taken like three baths in there and it's all gross and it's old. It's old. And the shower is typically pretty small
yeah.
in those floor plans. And so frequently what we're doing is we're designing these beautiful large showers that are used every single day. And then we've been transforming the old showers into extra storage because people always need storage. So that's kind of been our rule of thumb. And we've been feeling with various people that I've talked about, and including you too, that it seems to be okay to not have a tub in the master bathroom. And then for some people, so I always say too, like, sometimes, it's your house. So do what you want to do in your house. And if you really never use a bathtub, somebody can deal with that down the road. So, there's always kind of two rules of thumb, I think. Part of it is making good sound choices that are going to make your home appealing to future buyers. And on the other side of the coin, if people find a good house that they love, they will overlook some things, and so you might as well do what you want to your house.
Yeah,
So that's kind of my
yeah.
thought.
I agree. I agreed with you completely. I also think it's really important to have a good bathroom kitchen designer, because mistakes are very costly and take time. You don't want to be without your bathroom. And I also think designers help you stay with the character of the home. You don't want to put in some, you know, horrible, old style bathroom in a mid-century. I think that designers really help. I think also, I've done some remodeling, and there are so many finishes, and I think your designer can direct you to the right finishes for your style of bathroom, and really weed that out for you because it's overwhelming, really.
Yeah, that's
Also,
interesting.
go ahead and redo your bath, you know, if you want to. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, well, and some of my like personal design philosophies, especially, Divine Bath, we kind of try to be trend proof. And obviously there are trends and there are styles, but, as a designer, my goal is always to try to investigate what people's style is and what makes them excited aesthetically, and then figure out a way to like pair that with the home,
Yes.
and then help unify so that it is more timeless. I often find less is more, especially with designs. And the nice thing about Divine Bath and working with our designers is that we really kind of walk you through all of the selections. And the other great thing is we bring all the selections to your home. And it's kind of like going to like the car dealership. Like when you go to the tile showrooms and the fixture showrooms, they always put the really, really expensive ones up front.
Yeah.
And so it's nice, it's nice having somebody kind of curate, like pick your brain a little bit of like what style you want, what style would really complement the home,
Right.
what style would, you're going to get your biggest value on in terms of longevity. And then having somebody bring samples to your house so that you're not having to go and try to decipher what's going to look good. Showroom lighting is always totally different than
Right.
the lighting in your home. And it's just really fun for me. I love that part of my job, and helping make people happy with their bathrooms. And I just think that, I'm always I there's some great things that people can do to help keep future home buyers in mind. And I find that typically like classic designs within your, if you're in a traditional home, like classic designs that fit that space. We're having a lot of flexibility with kind of more of that transitional style,
Right.
even in traditional homes, more contemporary modern homes that I know the mid-century craze is in. And so doing really classic designs within those styles, I think is a great idea. And then for people that feel like, oh God, it feels boring, or it feels really, like uniform or whatever, I always recommend like, paint the walls like bright tangerine, or, do something more wild or more personalized, on the walls, or your pop colors for your towels.
Right.
So that, because that's a relatively inexpensive and not a very uh, time heavy change for future home buyers if they kind of want to make it more them. Replacing tile is expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
And you can easily, change the whole look of your bathroom with, as you said, with paint. So
Yeah.
stay neutral
Actually,
on the expense
Suzanne, do
finish.
you remember this example? I use this example all the time with clients. Remember the house that you helped my mom buy,
Yeah.
and the previous owners, they did a beautiful remodel on one of the bathrooms, and everything was gorgeous. And then they put like that little classic accent band
Yeah.
around the shower.
Yeah.
And people are always asking me about accent bands. And again, kind of going back to that trend proof thing, this bathroom, my mom loved it. The people did a beautiful job, and she hated that accent band. And
Oh,
finally, she decided to bite the bullet, and she paid a lot of money to have somebody chip it out and put in an accent band that was like more her style. So, I think that
great.
kind of circles back to like that less is more. And if you are at all considering resale, just keeping things simple, I think is the best rule of thumbs. Like typically like those accent bands and more of like the decorative tiles, I find that people have a really strong, either really they really like them or they really don't like them. Do you see that when you go into homes with clients and people are like, "Oh my God, that tile's hideous," or
Right, exactly. And I think too, you're sitting in your home, the home I sold you, and
mhm.
I did the kitchen and baths and everything. And I mean, it's just so wonderful. I just love everything that you did. You were so good at that. And
Oh,
when
thank you.
I redo this bathroom here, I can't wait for you to help me figure it out.
Okay, good.
Um,
Well,
and yeah, so
well,
uh,
so what do you think? So I kind of sometimes I get calls from people and they're like, does does adding a second bathroom or adding an additional bathroom add value to the home? And what's your take on that?
you will always make money on that kind of an improvement,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah,
especially.
and those are pretty big investments because,
Yeah.
you typically when you're adding plumbing, like if you're adding a bathroom and you're adding plumbing where there currently is none,
Right.
depending on, they can be expensive, but also bathrooms they really add value to homes.
Really add value to homes. Everybody
Mhm,
wants good kitchens and bathrooms. And the other thing I have to say again, they want masters,
They
that's
want a nice
right up your alley. Take out that bathtub and make it a nice big master, a nice big
Yeah.
shower.
What's been your feedback with double sink vanities in the master bathroom?
People love a double sink. They want the man's side and the woman's side, or the man's side and the man's side, or whatever it is. They want two sinks.
I find that is a huge hit item with me. If there's any way that we can get a double sink and a master,
Yes.
people typically do. It always for me, I always like to bring up that other side of the coin of typically like if you have two sink cabinets, then you're gonna typically lose some drawer storage. And depending on the people. So, just kind of I like kind of, you know, uh, walking people through that. But I've been finding that people really want a double sink vanities. And medicine cabinets are coming back too a lot. Like there's some really beautiful contemporary ones.
Yeah.
And they store a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'd love to see those.
I
That's
think they even have like Alexa, you
not
can like talk
my
to yourself in the mirror.
I have no storage in that bathroom because I hated that medicine cabinet and took it out. Uh,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
helped me find something to put back there, but
Well, awesome. Well, I'm so excited to see you again soon. It's been
yeah,
way too long,
I
and I can't
know.
wait to have you come over and see some of the upgrades that we've done
Oh,
here.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the bath.
And so if anybody, if you have any clients, feel free to send them my way if they
Oh,
need
yes.
some bathroom or kitchen needs, and vice versa. Do you want to tell people how they can get a hold of you
Yeah.
if they need
My email
help with
is,
real estate needs?
oh, yeah, that would be great. My email is montgomerysuzanne@gmail.com. My phone number is 503-701-5325. Again, I'm with Ware Real Estate and downtown Portland. So
Yeah, Suzanne is so good. I was a
you,
first time home buyer. She's helped my mom several times and other family members. And um, she was so good. She worked with me, and then we were able to sneak in and get this incredible deal on this house. And Suzanne knew exactly what to do in her experience. I actually recommended her to my best friend because I'm like, you want Suzanne to help you.
thank you.
So, anyways, and then with us, feel free to reach out, everybody. We are scheduling design consultations with designers in person. We're also providing virtual options for people that still want to be virtual. And we'd love to help out with your project and your bathroom needs. All right. Take
Okay.
care, Suzanne. Great to see you.
Fun.
Miss you.
You too.
Bye.